John, I remember yesterday you said if we made it to today without rain, that would be 5 days in a row. I didn't see any rain today, thankfully, so I guess for some of us, the streak continued.
Yeah, how about that? 5 days, and we're like celebrating this.
Yes.
It's been crazy. What a summer. Yeah, it's been super wet. The last time that we were able to string 4 dry days in a row was back in early June, but let's not forget that's also when we had some heavy wildfire smoke and terrible breathing conditions, bad air quality, visibility reduction. This time around, it's actually been pretty nice. Today, maybe the cloudiest of the bunch, but all in all, not too bad, but we are in for some changes as we look ahead. I want to show you what it looks like from our camera in Scranton now, and a lot of clouds. There have been some breaks of blue throughout the overcast from time to time today, and it looks like we may be seeing 1 or 2 of those now. It's 72. That dew point sits there at 55 degrees. Temperature-wise, lots of numbers in the 60s, still holding on to some low 70s, especially in our valleys, but you go up in elevation, it's already a bit cooler. It's 65 now in Lopez, 66 Cogan House Township, and it's 68 right now in Frackville. I want to show you the temperatures as we kind of look across the Northeast. This is kind of a key to the forecast going forward for not only tonight, but really into tomorrow night into early Friday. Notice there are some 90s in places like Toledo, Ohio right now, and then you head northeast and those numbers quickly drop off. So in between those two, there's a warm front. This front's kind of stuck, but as it starts to edge its way off to the north and east, we're going to start to find some higher chances for some rain. You can see that dividing line between the hot air and the cooler, more stable air is kind of this funnel right now for some nasty storms. Looks like western Pennsylvania, eastern Ohio, they get it tonight, but as this starts to shift eastward, looks like this time tomorrow night and probably even a little bit later, looks like we'll be in for our own rounds of wet weather. We talked about how this is all playing out. There's big heat in the central United States right now, and this big ridge tends to scoop up moisture off of one coast and then drop it down on the other. And it's only been a matter of time before some of these drops happen to, well, feature drop downs of rain in our backyard. So that's why we're in for some rain tomorrow, but especially tomorrow night. Chance for a passing shower tonight, but I don't think it'll be anything widespread, mainly just kind of cloudy, temperatures in the low 60s. For tomorrow, a lot of clouds. There will be some showers, but I think the best bet for wet weather kind of arriving a little bit later in the day. It's not to say you won't get wet in the morning, don't get me wrong, but I think more of us finding more rain falling the deeper into your Wednesday. Thursday? What's tomorrow? Tomorrow's Thursday. The deeper into your Thursday that you go. Here's future clouds and radar for tomorrow afternoon. There will be some, showers kind of making their way throughout a lot of the afternoon, but watch what happens at night. At least according to this particular model, you can see some downpours dropping through while you sleep. The timing on that may shift around a little bit, but the bottom line is we are in for some rain. Some early estimates with these complexes of storms, they're always finicky. A 25-mile shift is an easy thing to happen with these. So right now, the focus for maybe some heavier rain throughout a lot of central Pennsylvania, but this could very well get shifted off to the northeast too. And to that end, we are under what's known as a slight risk or a level 2 out of 4 risk for some flash flooding issues. And this would be for the rain and downpours, mainly affecting low-lying and poor drainage areas. This would be mainly a Thursday evening and night deal, so something to watch for tomorrow night to the wee hours of Friday morning. Looks like there'll be some more showers to get through on Friday. Perhaps a shower Saturday, leaning on a dry day Sunday right now, but looks like we do have a little bit more wet weather to get through before we get to the weekend. And this will be week 1 of high school football. And it looks like we'll have some showers to dodge at kickoff, and even as you head home. I don't think these games get rained out. Field conditions should generally be okay, but you'll want the rain gear as you get out to the games. For the weekend, some partial sun on Saturday, passing shower or 2 here and again, high of about 80 degrees. We're in the mid-70s on Sunday, but I think we're in for a mainly dry day. Here's a look at the next 7. So some showers around tomorrow, especially afternoon and evening on those. Temperatures cool though, only about 70. And then we start to warm it up Friday after that warm front lifts through, some more showers. And then there's your weekend, looking like Sunday is probably the pick of the 2 weekend days. Hard to imagine though, Lisa, that we are into week 1 of high school football.
I know. It came so quickly, right?
I know. And I know Ron's got our #1 team coming up for us tomorrow night.
Yes, indeed. All right, John, thank you for that.